Respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Today, I would like to tell you a story of Hazrat Rabia Basri, Rahmatullahi Alaiha. Hazrat Rabia Basri, Rahmatullahi Alaiha, was born in the city of Basra in the early 8th century into a family that struggled with poverty. She was not a princess, nor was she born into comfort. In fact, as a young girl, she was taken into slavery. From childhood, Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha showed a deep and unusual love for God. While other children were drawn to games, wealth, or dreams of a normal life, her heart was fixed only on Allah. At a time when society judged women by beauty, family status, and their ability to have children, Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha had none of these things. She was poor, dark-skinned, and unable to have children. Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha chose a life of worship. She spent long nights in prayer, meditation, and remembrance of Allah. Many wealthy and religious men asked her to marry them, but she refused every time. She would say, "My heart has room for only one love, the love of Allah." One famous story tells that the governor of Basra himself once asked to marry her. She replied gently, "My heart has no space for anyone except Allah." Another man, known for his piety, wished to marry her because of her goodness. Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha answered, "Marriage is for those with worldly desires. My only desire is Allah." A respected scholar once came to her with the same request. This time, she told him, "I will marry you only if you can answer 4 questions. He agreed, but soon realized he could not answer even one. First question: "What will happen to me when I die?" He said, "I do not know." Second question: "On the day of judgment, will my record be placed in my right hand or my left?" He said, "I do not know." Third question: "When people cross the Bridge of Sirat, will I cross safely or fall?" He said, "I do not know." Fourth question: "When our deeds are weighed, whose good deeds will be heavier, yours or mine?" He said, "I cannot know." Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha then said, "If you cannot be sure of these things for yourself or for me, then I cannot spend time on marriage. I must prepare for these matters myself." Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha taught that love for God should be pure, not because we fear hell or desire paradise, but simply because Allah is worthy of love. She lived simply, ate little, and kept her heart focused only on her Creator. When she felt her life was coming to an end, she told her close friends, "Bury me quickly. Do not gather crowds or make noise. Wrap me in the same simple cloth on which I prayed." She passed away quietly at night. In the morning, people were saddened that she had not told them sooner. That night, one of her companions saw her in a dream. Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha appeared dressed in the beautiful garments of paradise, her face shining like morning light. Her companion asked, "What happened to the prayer cloth you were buried in?" Hazrat Rabia Rahmatullahi Alaiha replied, "Allah removed it and dressed me in the clothes of paradise. He kept that simple cloth safe. On the day of judgment, when my deeds are weighed, that cloth will also be included." The companion asked, "And the grave, were you afraid?" Rabia smiled and replied, "How could I forget the Lord I remembered for 40 years? Will I forget him in a grave only 4 hands deep? Never." Her life became a light for generations, a symbol of spiritual love, simplicity, and unshakable faith. More than 1200 years have passed since she left this world, yet her name still inspires hearts in Arabia, Persia, and the small villages of Punjab. She reminds us that true devotion rises above status, gender, and worldly concerns, and that the purest love is the love of God alone. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد المجيد الواحد الأحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر